What's up YouTube? This is Alex, this is my friend Coach Cheeto. Today we're going to go over the spinning armbar from side control with variations. So, we start in the side control, and like we always want to do, we want to have an underhook. Okay, so the whole time we're fighting, this is what we want. Once we've achieved the underhook, no matter where this arm is, really what I want to do is I'm going to pull this on him. Because now if I put my weight on his ribs, it becomes a new priority for him to start at least alleviating that pressure. That means like I'm leading the fight and he's only defending. So we're here. You can even have both your arms over if you need to. Pull that over here. Okay? I want him on his side. If I'm not on, if he's not on his side and I spin behind him, he's probably going to be able to put his elbow on the ground. If his back is exposed, I can get a really solid position. So from here, I'm pulling Cheeto on his side. And I'm going to use the bottom of my palm to push his chin down so that he can't look towards me. Just so that I can kick my leg all the way back here. Now it's hard for him to see coming and even harder to stop it. Like his arm does very limited range of motion here. So I'm gonna, even if he's blocking it initially, I can move it back, jump over it. Now, the only thing that matters here, okay, let's go on this side. So I ideally want this foot to be underneath his armpit. So while I'm here, if I can bait him to block my leg, I can slide my knee in the armpit to reserve the space, then I step away and over. As I'm turning, my foot goes flat and slides into that space. That's really important. If you fuck that up, you fucked everything up. So, we're here, Coach Cheeto holds his hands together, and now we're gonna look on this side where my foot is doing. My foot is just hugging his shoulder. Okay, so I'm just hugging around his shoulder, and I'm here, I can get my Kimura grip like this. Okay, so from the arm grip here, I'm lifting up, switching to a Kimura grip, and we're here. From here, immediately what I can do, I can try to kick his elbow open that way, not forward. I'm gonna hook the elbow, lift it towards his head, and I'm gonna pop my Kimura grip towards his legs. At the same time to break his grip. Now I need to pull my foot in his armpit immediately or else he's going to escape, and then I go back. Use my one hand as a monkey grip here, switch to two monkey grips. From here, really important, pull the foot to your butt, and then squeeze your knees, get the tap. All right, so that's what we can do with the arm bar. Another thing we can do, if we can get that same setup with the armpit reserved on this side, lift it up, push the face down, try to bait him with your knee to push away. He pushes away, I step back, get my knee in, step, foot flat, slice here. Okay, now I want to keep the momentum going, so I'm going to do the whole motion at the end just so you guys can see. But here he's holding his hands together, and I'm like, all right, maybe I'm not going to get the armbar. I'm going to roll myself sideways. And from here, lifts him up, kick my leg through. Love this triangle from the bottom. If you're having trouble finishing it, try to pull the elbow towards his head and squeeze to get the tap. So, let's go over that again, a little bit slower. We're here with the underhook, has both arms over. I like this personally because it just keeps him really tight. My knees and my elbows kind of keep him stuck here for a second. I can get the shoulder, lift it up, and then move myself backwards from him. Here I push his face. He knows the arm bar is coming because that's the setup that everybody uses since they're white belts. He's gonna push off of my knee to make sure I don't pass over. Step back, reserve that space, pass over. Slip here, now I'm falling sideways and lifting him up. Okay, now my leg, here my left leg is kicking straight so that I'm landing underneath his neck only as much as possible. From here, I'm squeezing towards me with my leg. All right? So now, what happens if we don't get that foot there? What if he doesn't fall for the bait of pushing my leg? We're here, we pull him, push, we're like, come on, Cheeto, push my leg, and he doesn't do it. He just keeps his elbow there, he knows your tricks. So this time we're gonna have to be a little bit different. Still the same setup. We go over, turn, make sure our foot lands underneath the shoulder, hold ourselves here. Now, if we want to keep the momentum going, we can as well, but the triangle is not there anymore because we don't have the arm. So what we're doing here is we're trying to catch his neck with our leg. Okay, just curl it, foot towards my butt, get the other leg underneath, and then just bring it in. Now, once it's brought in, he's stuck. I can slowly keep pushing my knees together and extending my legs until I get a clean choke. It's a windpipe choke, not a blood choke. Your legs are really strong. It's gonna tap pretty fast. All right. So you got this one here. I'll do it again. 1, 2. pull him on his side. He doesn't fall for the bait. I go over here, okay? For this one, you have to have some feel. If you feel his chin's all the way down, digging in, don't even bother going for it. If his chin is up, and with the momentum, people tend to lift their chin a little bit to get up. It's really rare that you're gonna see a guy sit up like this, but if they're aware of what's going on, they might be. So I'm falling to the side, I try to just catch his neck. Boom, okay? Once it's caught, my knees are squeezing just to make sure he doesn't move, and then I straighten out my legs and squeeze my knees together. All right.